name is Yale Freed.
And I'm Manahil Khan.
And welcome to Freed News. You're watching the Freed News Explorer Special.
Oh, sounds exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah.
John Cabot is our first explorer. John Cabot was born in Italy in 1450 as Giovanni Caboto. Cabot was commissioned by England later in life, and his name was changed to John Cabot. John had the first Northwest Passage voyage and discovered Newfoundland. Top that, Manahil, why don't you?
Oh, very easily.
Alright.
Yeah. Next, we have Vasco da Gama. King Manuel I of Portugal picked da Gama to head a new expedition that would continue where Diaz stopped. On November 22nd, 1498, da Gama rounded the Cape of Good Hope. Da Gama brought back many trade goods from the Indies, although da Gama's route was much longer than the earlier trade routes which traveled over land. Sea travel which was much cheaper.
Was it?
It was, indeed, significantly so. He also did not have to worry about the bandits stealing his goods. This is why the Portuguese sailors followed da Gama's routes. Soon the Portuguese became masters of the Europe to Indies trade route. Top that, Yale?
I will, but first we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with Amerigo Vespucci.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Opens at a theater near you.
And we're back. And now, Amerigo Vespucci. Vespucci made voyages to the West Indies and South America for Spain and Portugal. He explored the shores of South America. Some of Vespucci's reports and maps were found by a German schoolteacher who was writing a geography book. The teacher called the New World America after Vespucci and his voyages.
It's pretty exciting, but I think I can top that.
Can you?
I can, with our very own Christopher Columbus.
It's a little unoriginal, don't you think?
I don't think so. I think it's very traditional.
Okay.
Okay.
He killed people.
I'm going to ignore you and continue with my broadcast.
Okay.
Christopher Columbus dreamed of becoming a sailor. At age 14, he made his first voyage on an Italian ship. Columbus also read books about the world, such as the one written by Marco Polo. Exciting, isn't it?
It is.
Told you. Columbus wanted to reach the Indies by sailing west. He tried to raise money for this expedition in Italy and Portugal, but no one would give him the ships he needed. Can you believe that?
That is insane.
Finally, he went to the King and Queen of Spain.
Did he? Oh,
he did.
The one who kicked the Jews and Muslims out, correct?
Ironic, isn't it?
It is weird.
Yep.
Jews and Muslims.
The very King and Queen.
Mm.
And they gave him 3 ships. The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, as well as crew and the money. On October 12, 1492, Columbus reached the land. He had not found the Indies. He was really in the Atlantic Ocean.
He didn't know that.
Of course he didn't. And that's why Native Americans are called Indians. Did
Is
you know
it?
that?
Yes.
I'm afraid they didn't. Anyways.
Got a little sidetracked there. Alright.
Spreading knowledge. Okay.
Go.
The islands he discovered were off the coast of North America. San Salvador, then Cuba, which Columbus called Juana. Columbus went back to Spain and showed everyone the gold and other goods he had found. Columbus sailed back to the New World 3 times.
Hernando Cortez. Cortez was a young Spaniard who went to Cuba to find his fortune. He heard stories of gold in Mexico and South America. In 1519, Cortez left Cuba to find this gold. With 300 Aztecs for every one of Cortez's men, the Spanish fought. After 3 battles, the Indians gave up. They could not compete against the guns and horses. The Spaniards also wore metal armor. More than this, the Indians were afraid of the godlike warriors. Finally, on November 8th of 1519, Cortez went to Mexico City and was received by Montezuma. Cortez captured Montezuma and began to rule the empire through him. The Spaniards made the Aztecs work in mines looking for gold and silver. This gold and silver was then sent back to Spain. That's all we have for you today
See you next time.
on Freed News. Thanks for joining us.
Da-da-da.